Good morning, Mr. Roy.
Good morning.
How are we this lovely morning?
We are doing good. We are doing good. We are keeping an eye on old Anchored VWAP this morning, seeing if we can't
Yeah.
get a little long action off of it. I see.
Yeah, I took this long, and the reason I took this long because we've been there. We've seen this before. When it starts to come down
Mm-hmm.
and CBD moves up with it,
Mm-hmm.
is exactly what we had going on here. CBD went from 3,000 to plus 37 now.
I joined you. I liked the play off of the 5 minute, tested the 8, created a
Yep.
wick so far. Still got 3 minutes on the candle, but it is at the top of the zone, which is also what I was looking for it to recapture our pre-market zone.
Yeah, that pre-market zone. That's what I had. Well, I had this breakout here. Didn't take it the first time. Could have got, actually could have got a lot here on this 3 bar reversal that we didn't trade, but it's all good. And today we come up, we got 22 people to start out with. So this is
All right.
whatever you did, the bots liked it better than the other day.
FOMC minutes today, so I was able to put that
There you
in
go.
the deal. We got NVDA earnings later today, so it's a jammed packed day.
Well, this is CBD still holding 37 on this move down. I don't really understand it, but
Well, nothing like kicking off a nice red candle to start your day.
yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Love for it to hold this 8.
Yeah, it's not going to. It just took me out of Take Profit Trader. A little tighter stop on them. CBD has come back to 32 now, so it is seeing a little weakness. I haven't looked at the other one. Oh, there you go. This makes sense. That makes sense now.
Yeah, you got just a huge bearish engulfing on the 10-minute forming. We'll see if it can hold it though. It is testing VWAP and liking it so far.
Yeah, if it breaks that down, this is let's see what he's going back to 3,500 now. Getting a little delayed action over here on other market tide. Well, there's that one first morning bad trade. So okay. Yeah, the 10 minutes fixing to give a beautiful downside if something doesn't change. You got 6 seconds left in it, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I know the indicator is not going to pick it up, but
What? I don't
I'm a
know
little.
why it wouldn't. Should have.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little. You're getting a little pop here, but this is. I don't know. This is very interesting. What is this low down here? 20. There's no way they can take it back down to there, is it?
That would be one heck of a.
Well, you got yesterday's settlement right here. If it blows through it, we got a good chance to go down to that. It's giving it a little fight there.
Oh.
Give him a little fight there. CVD is 3,100 right now. Oh, settlement. See, MO came out this morning. It was really a nothing burger, negative 49 million. That's not a lot. CVD is back to 3,500. Tide just does not look good right this second. You are getting the little dance down there, and you see your volume starting to come back up, but it was pretty ugly there for a second.
Periscope is really an interesting view here. You've got this gamma getting caught, and then you've got really nothing above you. So it came down, kind of caught this gamma, and then this went from red to green almost as support. So the way I would read that is that it could pop itself back up to this 59.50, but it could also, just at a spot where it's kind of at a launching spot where it can launch up, or it have enough gamma now that it's at the top of the gamma bar to come back down and break through this stuff to catch this gamma. So
yeah, you're getting a spike in volume on Tide, but I just don't know if this is sustainable or not. CBD is saying it is, but I don't like. Let's glance at General Market Tide. General Market Tide is nasty.
yeah.
Spy Tide, you had this pop, but your put call premiums are still coming down. Holdings is not pretty. I'm not quite sure here. What are we doing? We're not quite sure. Nothing. That settlement is the deal right there. You can see it's holding everything up. If we was to crash through that now, we could get a run down to that bottom. That is if. Hey, Roy, on the descriptions, can you start putting hashtag?
Yeah.
That makes the search show up better.
Gotcha, fam.
Watch us have 1,000 bots tomorrow. Oh.
CBD, yeah, it is just dancing on that settlement.
3,000. It's back to 3,300. It has not broke 3,000 yet. So you could see a base here, then a move back up. I hadn't looked at Mancini stuff this morning, but he has a valid point. When these institutions are buying, they love these failed breakdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Because it traps so many people there. It gives them such good entries. I'm still not ready to do anything with it yet, but
yeah, I mean it's going to be settlement, right? That's the line in the sand.
Yep.
Which is lining with the gamma, right? The gamma, green gamma there. Pretty much lines with that settlement, so not much.
That's lining up. Look, map's lining up right there too, right this second. So we'll see. Like I said, if that does break, though, I mean, we've got room down to 20 or so.
Oh,
I just don't. CVD is just giving me pause to not go short. Even though on your put premiums just spiked. Volume is coming down. CVD's holding 3,200.
Three minutes left on this 10-minute candle, which also obviously aligns with the 5-minute candle. So far, I mean, it's staying below VWAP. So,
Yeah.
where'd my anchored VWAP go?
We got 2.5 minutes to see if they can push this bad boy below settlement. And close it down there. That's what you're looking for. Looking for a close down there. If they can get it. There's a big push now. Let's see if we get down and test this 200 if it goes through it. Gonna hold there for a second.
I was in a short. I took it at the 200. Took profit at 200, sorry.
Yeah, I scalped a quick one and take profit trader to get $50 back. I'm gonna trade in 3 lots here because I just didn't like it. CVD's come back a lot. It's 2,400 now. You are getting a little pause in your put premiums while we're seeing this pop up here. There's a nice move off the 200.
Apparently, Led just messaged me. He had shorted at 59.50 and got off at 59.45. One day we'll learn to hold properly. One day.
There was nothing to say. I mean, he just had nothing to say get out. I mean, it's bringing him in pause there.
It just ran.
Just ran right through it. That's fine. That is A-okay.
I mean, those are fun, but then you're like, why did I sell?
I'm waiting on this close. See if we can close below the settlement.
At 200, though, I always remember in my brain your electric barbed wire fencing example is you just take your profit near it and see if it can break it. You can re-enter on a retest.
Yeah, I'm itching to go short here, but I want to see how this closes. The close below settlement. You only got 10 seconds left before settlement.
Here's your gamma, right? If you break that 200, you're going to catch that gamma too, which is going to fuel that move down, like we've said. So you got big red gamma bars here. So what you want, probably what you get here is a retest of VWAP and a rejection would be nice.
I'm going to enter a settlement.
Orb low and VWAP are the same right now. Hopefully everybody out there is having a good time. Drop us a comment if you are. Like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We appreciate everybody. 34 of you.
We understand if you're not having a good time yet because we haven't given you a reason to have a good time yet. But
Yeah, we got a little bit more energy today than we did yesterday. Yesterday I was just dragging ass.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, if they could break that somehow, you got your put premiums are popping again, your call premiums are dropping. Volume is a little iffy. CBD is at 2,600. Kind of just chilling out down here.
Oh, I've got slightly different 200s on my 5 minute from Top Step.
It happens sometimes. So which one do you go with? Mine is exactly the same on my Top Step and my trading view, so not sure what yours is.
I took a short here on the, I believe I got it at 33, 59.33. So a little late. I like the,
Yeah, I'm in uh, 34.25 there and 34.75 and take profit trader. Like I said, I've only got three again, so and
yeah.
then I got take profit trader. I got my take profit right above the low a day down there. So all right down here. So if we do break this, we could see a runner. Then you got to worry about this bad boy here. I would love for CVD to come back more. It's just 24, 2,500 just hanging right there. I would really love for this damn thing to break down and run down and have a good day, but that damn 200 is holding up like a champ.
It's also the bottom of the Bollinger Band VWAP. So you've got kind of a double indicator there. It is protecting this gamma. So right here, if you get this break, you'll elevator down quick.
Well, we
I
got
mean, it is
orders.
just holding it up.
You got orders at 35 to the upside, and then you got them at 25 to the downside, which if anybody sees my little red line here, that's 25. So if we can break this, that would be our next spot of resistance, which, I like to draw lines that stop my trade.
You are getting an increase in volume on general market, but you are getting a decrease in SPY.
Yeah.
So conflicting there. Periscope is holding that green gamma so far, which could be problematic if it wants to trend back up because it can catch the red gamma above it. You could just kind of chop here within the last, as well, with such a kind of an action-packed night ahead of us.
CVD is going back to 2,700.
Mag 7 has turned red majority, so Apple's red, Nvidia's red, Microsoft's red, Amazon's red, and Tesla is red. Only two that are green are Meta and Google, but everything's pretty much flat, so they are basically in line with the S, not too red, not too green.
I mean, if you look at the S, it's down like 0.0201%.
Yeah.
So you see something right there. So
what we need is Tesla to drop so your covered calls can continue to appreciate in value.
I'm A-okay with that.
Yeah.
Settlement is holding as of resistance right this second. Yeah, so the
general
only got 55 for them, so they're not really doing anything yet.
You just don't need NVIDIA to name drop Tesla tonight.
Yeah, I'm saying that's probably not going to happen.
I need NVIDIA to name drop a nuclear name. That'd be cool. Say they're just going to
most of these companies don't really like to name drop.
NVIDIA did Micron last time. That was really nice.
You got there.
Yeah.
Someone break this 200 down.
Bring it on down.
That down. Somebody turn the power off. This is 3 tests here that it's bounced on. We do have the power of 3. It's not always the case, but it's like anything else. If you test it enough, it's going to fail eventually.
Mm-hmm.
The deal is we got to keep testing it.
You're at the bottom portion of the gamma on the green, so if you can get a little push here, it'll enter the red gamma, but it just keeps coming back.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know what that was about there. That pushed down and popped right back up. It shows a little volatility here. I don't like how it's popping back up.
Volume just spiked on SPY.
Yeah, I only took a little small gain on Take Profit Trader just because we took a first L and we're slowly trying to work it back up. Oh boy, could it sit. We just need this thing to be slightly green and to go back below it. Then we got a beautiful 3-bar reversal on the 5 minute. Nowhere else. CVD's 2,700. Yeah, you got a big pop in your SPY tide. But then it's kind of turning back a little bit now.
Big wick on the 5 minute.
The wick here I'm looking at on the 5 minute?
Yeah.
CVD's 2,700 again.
Back above the green gamma, so that's holding like a champ. If it can just break on down, just come on down.
CVD's coming back. Now it's back up. It's just kind of working back and forth.
This kind of the price action that makes you cuss.
Makes you something. I just thinking back down about close right below it. Ooh.
That was a good end of that candle for shorts.
Yeah.
We are so close. Just enter the gamma. Do it. Do it.
Do it for the homies. Let's pour one out for the loans.
Record VWAP from yesterday.
CVD's gone to 2,300, so we are seeing it finally come down some. But there's a nice pop in your put premiums. Volume is coming back down right here on this damn 200. Lord have mercy.
So one thing you can look at is that green candle 2 candles before obviously had buyers show up there, and then immediately sellers came in and pushed it back down. So are they just going to kind of, I don't like this pop here, but are they just going to kind of stair step it down?
Yeah, CBD's
I mean,
not really popping with it there. I mean, it's barely moving up a little, but it's not. You don't have a lot of new people coming in to be here with you on this one.
you're also not getting much position changes here on this gamma. So, um, yeah, I'm interested. They are just holding this damn green bar.
Yeah, that and they're holding. I mean, Sabis is right at the 200, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to defend the 200. The deal is if it breaks, I mean, if we get a break and flush, now this is we've had a couple breaks, but it hadn't flushed on it. You need to get a break and then a close down here to flush it down, in my opinion. Which is just teasing us not getting right there.
Nope.
Yeah, we got to have a little more mojo than that.
Nope.
Might be finna get a little more mojo here. Oh, I hate how much time we got on this damn candle. Ah, it's like watching paint dry.
Yeah, but we're hoping we picked the right color.
Yeah, we're on Depot. Looking.
It just will not break that damn 200.
Nope. CBD creeping back up. Put premium freaking down. Volume creeping up a little. Oh.
You know what I hate? I hate that trailing threshold on Take Profit Trader.
Huh?
Makes me damn jumpy.
Yeah, that's why when I'm on a pro account, I go and set. I don't trail. I just go and set a profit target and try to scalp here or there till I build that up.
Yeah. It wants to, man.
Yeah, well, this
It
could
wants
be.
to break.
We've got a minute left. If it closes right on 200, you could look at this as a reversal candle too.
Mm.
Yeah, we're going to still looking for just the positives to stay in this trade. Let's look at all of it.
Volume ticking down on general market tide. Volume ticking up on SPY tide. Call premiums are ticking down, but you are getting, could be a potential fake breakdown here on the 200.
Yeah.
Looking around the world, Apple went green, so now you have, and Tesla went green. So 4 Mag 7 are green, NVDA slightly red, basically flat. Same with Microsoft, same with Amazon. Everything's pretty much flat.
You had a decent close there. Let's flush this down. CVD's come back to 2,000, 2,100, right around there. It is.
Anchored view app for yesterday is 59.21. Keep that in mind. And we have slowly touched the red gamma and just cannot catch it. Just catch it. Catch it and go.
CBD just went to 1,900.
I think we're about to get it.
Let's Calmer horses, Kimosabi. Slower roll a little bit here. Let's wait. Whenever we say stuff like that, it reverses on us. So jinx everything. I need you just to sit back and watch.
I need the viewers to know what they're up against.
You're up against a jinx. It does seem to be getting weaker, but I just don't trust it until we get this breakdown. There's 25 levels. I want to work down to it. You got 245 orders there, but you got 103 sitting at 20 now, and then 121 sitting at 5907.50. So 25 is your first hurdle if we can get down here and test it. I might see a bounce of it, but here you go. Come on, let's go test it. $260 orders sitting there. They're putting orders right in front of it, Roy, and they're eating those orders up as they come through them, but having to get a lot of steam. Here we go. Have that wall there of 200 something orders. Might take another attempt to break through those. If it does, look out below.
Google went red. Dix is up 1%. TNX is up 1%. Dixie's up 0.1. And gold is up 0.1.
Your put premiums drop. You had, this could be your, look at them tide. My gosh.
We have entered the gamma. Now, you gotta be careful here because it could come down, catch this, and then push itself up. But you gotta have continuation here if you're the bears. If you don't, they're gonna pop this thing. And you didn't get continuation so far. So that candle low is 25 on the nose. Oh, man.
On the nose. Now, if you was listening, I said we probably come down to this 25, then bounce. And then if they want to break it, they'll come back and test it again. But this is a pretty big wick up. I don't like what I'm seeing on Tide at all. CBD's climbed back up 2,100.
That volume, yeah. I'm hoping that's just an error.
Take a good nap.
What's up?
I take a good nap.
You take a good nap? Yeah.
Oh, you got to work on these naps. These naps got to be
I know. He ain't supposed to be taking naps. He's just probably excited about his fort. Yeah, you still playing in your fort?
Is the fort still up?
Fort's still up, much to everybody's chagrin. Yeah, you can have some.
Cookies?
Yes, you can.
I ate all of them, though.
No, you did
Yes,
not.
I did. I
Show
just
me.
in my mouth.
Bring me the box.
No.
You ate all those cookies.
Oh.
It is hanging out in this gamma. So again, your positioning hasn't changed. I'm a little worried about that. Let me refresh. Yeah, positioning still hadn't changed. So breakdown.
I'm not really, I took profit. I'm taking profit trader. I'm scalping. If I get over 50 and it comes back towards 50, I'm going to take 50 and then we'll reevaluate. I don't understand this. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I'm going to go and take that there. I got 120 of it back. I just didn't like the way it's playing. It might play out, but I just couldn't. Not the way everything's looking right this second. I'm not saying that the shorts aren't going to work out. Ooh. As soon as I say that, you get a pop of premiums. We don't chase now. Well, just call me lead.
Nah, you lasted way longer than lead would have been that one.
Yeah, I could have
Because you were
back.
green. If you're green, if you're red, we'd hold all day, no problem.
Well, no, we're trying to break that habit too. Oh, you son of a gun. This is when you feel sick. Remember how Tide looked just a second ago?
Premiums.
See if it bounced up to 30, around 30. Which is our 200 now. Strong count of luck.
Yeah, no, it's wicked hard. You could not get the full breakdown, but you're still not done yet. Just that wick. Look at it on the 5, 10, and 15. It's all nice wick.
Yeah, I put an order in Tech Private Trader right here, so it missed me by a tick there. Yeah, I know the wicks are telling us a story, but that 200, I think, is going to tell us a story too. Now, I might just break back through it, but
potential 3-candle reversal on the long side. We can push a little higher. It is coming up to some green gamma.
Yeah, Tide just real quick. We're not going to let this take 200 out. I promise you that. One risk right there, $100.
Morning, Roy Easy.
Good morning, Roy Easy. How you doing, sir? Look at this damn thing. It goes right on that 200 on the upside of it.
My indicator didn't hit. I don't know why. Close 59.30. Man, it should have hit.
Yeah, we got to do a little working on this.
Some live editing. Let's try it.
There you go. They said he celebrated the wife's birthday yesterday with a nice trade and dinner, so I'm good.
Nice.
Absolutely. we are getting it's holding here. We need to break below this and go back down and retest that 25 level again. Which now you got the order sitting at really 20 now. So go test 20. How about that? That's what I want you to do. And we could, like Roy, you called it, we could just chop around here.
Yeah, I mean, drop it and then just burn the premiums all day.
Yeah. CBD just broke. What's 800? This is the biggest dip CBD's had yet this morning. Come on, break this 25.
25, yep. You need to delete the line.
Well, I can't delete them on Bookmount, so I can't delete those orders there.
One day, Bonnie, we'll eat them all up.
And the thing about it, they dropped those orders right below 25 and they pulled them as soon as they got down. Like, as soon as it reversed, they pulled those orders.
Mm.
I hate that's, if anybody doesn't know, that's called spoofing, which is supposed to be against the law. But how can you prove that, hey, my mind changed and I want to move them to here? As long as you put them back up somewhere, technically you're not spoofing because you're moving them to trade to get into a trade. And here's a test of it again. Right below, they got orders. Right here's right there where we're struggling at. So CBD is 900 now, so just gaining a little bit on this. Back under 900. Back over 900. We'll just go back and forth. How about that? Back under. Oh, we went at 850 this time. Got a little more drop. It has been. Come on, take us to 20. These damn orders at 20, 25, they pulled them and they popped them back in again. You got 26 and 25 here. 26 orders. They just ate those up. I'll see if they can catch these 25 orders here. Now they put orders at 22.52.
Give you support.
They're just popping them. So they're spoofing these orders. So you got somebody somewhere playing games. I don't know what game they're playing yet. So you can't always figure out what is doing here. CBD just went back over 1,000 now. You got 30 right at the 200. You still got 200 something orders sitting there.
Yeah, I don't think Periscope is working properly. There's been like
You had issues yesterday too, didn't you?
Yeah, it just updated. Okay, that's a completely different look.
Rubio said it's unacceptable for foreign officials to demand that U.S. tech platforms adopt global content moderation policies. Okay. I thought that was going to be something more interesting than it wasn't. Here we come testing 25 again. We need to break down below. Ooh, they can put orders at 20. At 20. Orders are at $22.50 now. These cocksuckers. Well, I said that loud, didn't I? Welcome to the real world, folks. CBD just dropped to 500, though. It dropped 800 points. They got back up to 1,200. One thing, we're not monetizing here. They don't care what I say.
Yeah, we're good.
This thing, look, right? I mean, this piece of junk. Ugh. Well, let's just look at this level. You can see here it was support, resistance, kind of went through it, held the support for a moment, then bounced through it and held the support. And then right back on it again. Let's go to the 15-minute. Maybe that'll play out better. That was a joke, by the way. Roy didn't laugh at it.
I was actually looking at it to kind of do your case.
Well, I was hoping it was going to look. I mean, it's
this. 10 minutes. 10 minutes ugly. 15 minutes ugly.
I mean, 5 minutes not pretty, but it just won't break down.
Yeah. Good news is my indicator showed up on the 1 minute.
Let's not start doing that. That was an A+ setup on the 1 minute chart.
So your your gamma is basically pretty slim now. 59.10 catch, and there's obviously support below 5,900. So that would coincide with a low a day test support.
Break this low. Break this low. Give us a lower low here. There you go. There's your lower low. There's your lower low. About time you showed up.
Anchored view app is 59.21.25 from yesterday. So I always think those are pretty important because of the trend day, right? It's, on average, a buyer is red or green based on that. And you need 25 to be resistance.
Something I might go back and look at is anchoring a view up off of like the month low and the month high, and see how that plays out. Because then you're looking at the overall month, and I'm saying a lot of people are starting over fresh for the month, right? So
yeah, no, that's good. You're probably has a lot more weight towards the end of the month, obviously, it's more data.
Yeah, one thing we got to, we're going to run out of colors here eventually, though. I mean, we could always go dotted lines, and we got other things we can do. So
yeah.
Oh, this son of a gun! I just don't like this now. I should have just took the profit down there.
But premium did their drop again, weirdly.
Yeah.
Periscope was showing a little bit of resistance above, but who knows if this is accurate or not.
CVD popped back above 1,000.
Wow, through all that, CVD's still not negative.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on and cut that there. We're only $11 down. We should have took profit a little bit quicker, but I just didn't like how that was. Look at all these wicks we're getting down here. All these lower wicks on the bottom. CVD is holding up. I don't like what Ty's doing. Of course, if I'd have held just a couple of seconds longer, we could have got out with green on the day. But But also, I'm not ready to take a long either. So you know. All right, bro. Give me 2 minutes. I gotta clear my head
I got you.
because I want to go back to short again and go back to yours.
All right, guys, let's take a look around the market as we are testing a little bit lower range here. This is kind of your consolidation. I mean, we just had a little trend down and then a pop up in pre-market. So I'm holding a short. I'm trying to get it to this anchored VWAP at 59.21. It is a combine, not a funded account. If it was a funded account, I'd be long gone. So just trying to get a little bit of a win there. Looking around the market, you've got NQ basically flat. Exact same chart as ES, SPX trending down. You want to see probably a 5,900 test on this. Hold on, we are breaking a little bit lower here. This is my take profit. I'm hoping it taps it. Did not tap it. 2 points left. 1.5 points. Let's take a look at Periscope. We do get some green gamma pushing down. Just give it a love tap. There you go. Did it hit me? Did not. Come on. Looks like one tick away. Oh, come on. Nope. Got it. All right. Thank you. So, trades done. As we break down now the 20, keep an eye on that. Would expect a little bit of a bounce here at this low, which is around 59.1850. That does not mean go long, but just looking, being an observer. It's kind of like being a fan at a football game. Just because you have the right play doesn't mean you jump the stands and grab the coach's clipboard and call the play. So gold basically flat, Dixie flat, TNX is green. Bulls do not want to see TNX going up, especially above that 4.5. So keep an eye on that. VIX is slightly green, big green candle on VIX, which has got us that push. We'll go back to ES. We can see we're kind of breaking down. Near that anchored VWAP, we are approaching low of the day, which is about 1.5 away, now a point away. See if you have any sort of reaction here. Apple is basically flat, slightly green. Same story with NVDA. They are reporting today after hours. So you could have just chop as they grind away the options premiums. Microsoft down 0.3. Not a good looking start. Google, same. They're all having the kind of the rocket ship look. Pop and then fade. Meta, same. And Tesla, same. So Tesla's down 0.5%. Netflix still holding about 1,200. Very nice. Still red. Would look down. IWM slightly red, down 0.7%. It's actually risk off. Showing Bitcoin dropping 107.6. It has a Bitcoin conference today. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got a feisty youngster. Oh, yeah. Helping me with the thing. So we did test low a day, and then you expect a bounce here, Monty?
Yeah, maybe. Got a lot of orders down here.
Yeah.
Got a lot of orders down here.
Yeah. I'm just telling you. Your hands are cold.
I know. No. It's cold in this room.
Yeah, what's up over here too? Not cold, but
get off.
Yeah.
When are you gonna get off?
Probably 25, 30 minutes. When I get off, you gotta do schoolwork.
No.
Yeah, buddy.
I hate schoolwork.
I'm gonna teach you some technical analysis. One person in the family's gotta learn it.
Not me.
That's gonna be you.
No.
Got to carry on this losing legacy. You want to draw? Yeah, I spilled coffee on your book. I'm sorry.
This is my drawing.
Whoa.
Oh,
Bouncing off of yesterday's anchored VWAP. Periscope showing support. Again, I don't know if these gamma levels are accurate, though. I'll do that. Yeah, they're back. Okay, so we're back to normal. Let's not do that.
we
So,
could see.
what's the play here? We flagging?
Could go back up to right at 30. And then that would be, we'll see what happens there. This could be a Mancini special here.
It'll break down.
Yep.
Enter.
I mean, as much as you don't wanna, I mean, we're not stealing something from somebody, but as much as you don't want to take somebody, I'm trying to figure out how to word that right. But it makes sense on the breakdowns. Institutions look to go on when they trap people down low, right?
Yeah.
So would not surprise if you go test that 30 level.
Yeah, again, you've got the anchored VWAP from yesterday holding it pretty strongly. I mean, that is where it found support and bounced up. My only fear would be, I mean, there's a lot that has to get through up, right? Look at all those EMAs.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a buyer, are you excited about buying down here? I don't know.
CBD just swapped. It went over 1,000, just came back to 800.
See, I think that to me is the tell. If CBD can go negative, then you could have a pretty fun move down.
We did go up and pretty much test that 8 and did not like it.
In second grade.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be in second grade.
I don't know, dude. Not if you don't do your homework.
Hey.
I know.
Don't look at me.
This wick up here on the 5-minute looks good. Let me look at the 10-minute.
I'm going to go under you. Please.
15-minute. Oh, 15-minute looks pretty good from a bullish standpoint with that wick, but it could fill that in a minute.
Yeah. I mean, went up, tested the 8, right? That's where we came back down from.
Bye-bye. Papa.
Bye, bro.
15-minute actually looks better, even though it's a red candle. It looks better than the 10 and the 5 because you're getting that wick now. But these wicks have not really meant a ton. CBD came all the way back to 400.
It's kind of like the opposite of yesterday, right? You had this grind up all day with no real retest. And here you kind of got to grind down all day.
Yeah, we're seeing orders pop down around 59.10 now that we didn't see a minute ago. You got a lot of orders to go through to get down there, but I tend to think that we could have more downside here.
Five-point candle fade on this candle so far on the 10.
CBD it popped up on that move up. It popped up to 1,000. It is now back to around 400.
I brought a little present for you. Daddy, I brought a little.
No, I don't need all this. You don't either.
Two.
All right, I'll take 2 cookies. Thank you, bud.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, that's a good transaction.
It could break down below that 20 level and close down there. We could see a test of that 10. Could see 5,900 actually.
Yeah, 59.10 right now on SPX just broke, so 59.09 on SPX. Obviously, there's support at 5,900 on the gamma side of things. So it's got a lot to get through if it wants to get down there. So if it finds support here, you could see it bounce up pretty good as buyers will maybe show up at 5,900.
Let's look left, right?
Yeah.
There's your drop. That coincides with this little level right here and this level right here. Break that, we could definitely see 10 down the bottom of this level. So that's a big if. CBD is not going up on this. It went down. It just broke 400 on this move up. That's back above 400, but it did go. It was going at 300. I hate to be this guy, but I think we are flagging here, Roy. Just couldn't pull the trigger on this one. I am in a short on Take Profit Trader.
Tell you,
4.
5-minute chart is just a textbook candle by candle to the short side.
Yeah. Let's give us another one here about that. Yeah, you've had a couple of them that played out perfect, haven't you? So if you had a stop here.
Oh. It's weird not being in any trade.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the short there, but it didn't feel. It might feel here in a second. I don't know. Here it is.
It's right on yesterday's anchored VWAP. Tell you, we avoid that first trade. Today's a pretty good day.
Yeah. Maybe avoid this last trade. This is more of a field trade, which sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I don't like how it's holding up down here. I want to see this break. It does seem that it is weaker today, but still failed breakdown is what kind of gave me pause to enter, and I'm kind of not really regretting it yet, but I don't feel 100% confident either. I don't like Tide. Kind of moving back up. Holdings, you're getting a spike, and I don't like that at all. Let's look at general market tide. General market tide is you're getting that. So everything's kind of leaning towards this thing might move back up. That could all turn really quickly, but CBD is just kind of chilling here around 400. Kind of gives me hope that we just broke. We went to 300 there. We're in 200. 100. Come on, go negative. Go negative. Go negative 100. Come on, pop this thing down. Break this low. Break this. We can see 10.
We just had a signal to the short side on the 5-minute.
See, mine's
that
not.
forming. Mine's forming.
Come on, break this damn low down. Hold this down here. CBD is negative 50. It's trying to move back up a little. You don't have a ton of orders holding it up here. And if we can break this, 59.10 comes into play pretty quick. We're going to put a trade profit at 59.11. Come on. Come on. I need Trump to come out and say tariff, 100% tariff on all countries.
All countries. Except
You got to get the close down here. We've got 3 minutes left in this damn candle. CBD's going negative 350. We need that thing to get closer to negative 1,000. We get that, and then we got to.
SPX 5906. It's approaching 5905 pretty rapidly. Oh, no, just bounced.
CBD's now negative 50. Son of a gun.
Really don't want to say what I'm about to say.
It almost went positive. Now it's back to a negative 100. Then don't say it.
I can say it.
We just had a pop. Just had a pop. And then we drop again. So I don't know. Tide is actually looking not so good right this second now for the long side. I just need CBD to come on and book down. It got to negative 300. Now it's back to negative 50 again. So you had a few buyers step in down here.
It's not surprising given low session.
No, not at all. Not at all. You son of a gun, you. Oh, we got a minute left in this damn counter. This has been a long 2.5 minutes. CBD has gone back positive. Now it's back negative. Well, boys and girls.
Right on top of the 200 on the 10-minute.
Show is
5907 on SPX. If you want to see
look
it.
Look where the 200 is on the 15-minute.
Hey, 5907.
What? It's 59.10.
No, I got 5907. How are we so different?
I don't know.
The math should be mathing.
The math should be math, and it should be the same math.
Yeah, it's not no common core 200 moving average.
Common core. 2 plus 2 equals 3. How does that common core?
All right.
CBD's negative 200.
SPX 5905.85. It'll be interesting to see what it does at 5905. If it'll hold it.
A little pop in CBD here, back to negative 100. I mean, we do have. I keep forgetting. See those orders down at 10 I'm looking at? It's got a lot to go through. But And then you are starting to see that 5,900 level heat up more.
Slow grind.
Yeah, I mean, see, we kind of flag drop. Do we flag here again, then drop? That's the $268.75 question. CBD is back positive a little bit, 20, then negative 6. So we need that CBD start to gain momentum like it did a minute ago, get this push, and it's not really doing it. It's just negative 36, and that moved down. Negative 92. Here's the crazy thing about it. So we're sitting here and we're doing all this. If they want to push it down, they'll push this damn thing down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it does give some kind of signals, but we're not always right there on it. Negative 50.
Tell you, ain't much telling you it's gonna do much of anything but kind of grind.
A little spike in volume there. CBD is going to negative 140, 120. We need to see either the buyers step out or the sellers step up, one or two, for this thing to flush down.
You know, kind of reflecting on today, though. I mean, we were in a short kind of early on, and our target was 20. I've got to believe, like, if we just stick to the thesis a bit,
Absolutely.
and until it breaks our,
Absolutely. I know where you go.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
I know exactly what you're trying to say. I've been thinking.
It's like,
yeah, well, I was really frustrated, so I went out to clear my head, and I was like, well, let's just see what it did, and I pulled it up, and it was like right at 59.20. I was like, you son of a gun.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, we called it pretty early on.
Rick. And you see how far? I don't have to go far. I don't really have to go far to get this thing to $200 a day.
Yeah. That's what I was saying in the trail down, right? It bothers me, but it really shouldn't. It should actually, I should do what you just said, right? Just that's the play. If the play works out, the play works out. If the play doesn't work out, then I take my loss and try again tomorrow.
The one thing I'm not loving about today is like CBD got down to negative 400. Now it's just hanging around there. Like it's not gaining any momentum.
Yeah. I mean, for all intents and purposes, today is a day you probably aren't going to see. You're going to just see grind, right? It is grinding down, but there's not this like outside of the open. You had a pretty good size move, and then it's just kind of hanging.
Well, the frustrating part, so the open, we didn't see as much volume off open. We're seeing volume hold up a lot better than we did yesterday, right? Because yesterday we had this open and we didn't have any other candles close to it.
Yeah.
Today we're seeing a little more sustained volume, but we didn't see as much at open. So what's that about?
Yeah, I was like kind of reflecting on yesterday as well. You know, we kind of came into the day not really with a bias, but once we started seeing it, we were like, you know, could see 5,900 today if this move sustains up. And lo and behold, Yeah, it doesn't get there when we want it to, as fast as we want it to, but it does tend to play out.
Yep.
Just pop right back up to 20.
Yep. Now we need a rejection here. CBD's going back too positive though.
Mm.
You got a drop in call premiums and a pop in volume here. If you want to see that, that's not a good look for a short. This thing could pop all the way back up now. Excuse me. We need a hard rejection here. Or this is going to be an L again. I'll be right back to where I was. We're not going to let this thing run that far though. And just like before, where CBD popped back to positive, it's not. It's just holding 150 now, back to 100. Back to 180. It's kind of just really nothing on it, to be honest with you. Which kind of tells you that we could chop around here for a little while. But is this chop around to do another flag here? It's going to be a hellacious flag if it does.
SPX got close to 5,900. Got a 5,904 before it started moving up.
CBD 140, 120, 180, 190, 200, 250. They might be going to pop. We'll see if CBD comes back down now. 200, 190, 180, 170. Yeah. It's just, they're popping in and out. It's looking, book map is just, my gosh. To the low side now, you got order stacked from here all the way, I mean, pretty much all the way down to 59.10. Which means it's got to go through a ton of orders to get down. CBD just went to 300. You're getting a drop. Yeah, this thing's fixing to turn on us. CBD is plus 600 now.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you restate the question?
Plus 700 now. Plus 800 now.
Yeah, you're getting a candle by candle to the upside, definitely.
Your indicator's not showing it yet, and we got 10 minutes left on it, but this damn 15-minute candle here is a bullish candle.
So, does it need to clear the body? All right, let's go here. Does it need to clear the body, or does it need to clear the close?
So when I'm looking at this, pull start of the 15. So if it was to close here, I would take this as a 3-bar reversal.
Okay.
If it closes here, that means that 3-bar reversal is a hell of a lot stronger. That's an A+ setup.
Gotcha.
As long as it clears this one first, this is probably an A setup. Then you get to an A++. This is a Moody ranking of a AAA.
Okay. All right.
This is a AAA plus.
All right. So we got like a potential SEC versus American conference.
Yeah, Ace. You got the SEC, and then this first one is ACC. Let's just slip up. CBD just came back down.
Dude, you better not just be eating cookies.
Look.
Yeah, your belly's like full. All you've been doing is eating cookies
And Doritos.
and Doritos. Oh, well, as long as you got your corn, we're gonna have to.
Well, we are after 10. I know he's getting fidgety, which I don't blame him. I would be too. I'm getting fidgety. We're doing the same damn thing. So
yeah, let's. I do think we have a potential reversal here, but it could be a fake out. But SPX got close enough to 5,900 that they silence some buyers. But if you look at the gamma here, it's just not a lot up above, but there is that. I mean, if it can get back up,
Your beard, it's
it'll-
shade.
I know it'll catch it. Be 59.
Beard
It's
needs
about
to
14
shade.
points from here. It needs to get to
Beard.
so.
Check
Did
it
not
out.
like this 8 ribbon
yeah,
on the 15. 10-minute. It is still showing an engulfing, but yeah, 2 minutes left in that
we
window.
just changed.
He's just
I've got it
grinding.
where it's engulfing, so it's right below it now. Right away, I don't have to look at it hard. I can just glance and see if it's yellow or white. That means we got an engulfing candle.
Yeah.
I guess we'll open up. Anybody got any questions before we hop off here? We haven't done that yet.
You're getting a retest of yesterday's anchored VWAP here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about honestly taking a long down here, but I just don't. I don't like what Tide's doing now.
Yeah, you kind of got to watch out, baby. Kind of got a reversal. Yeah. It almost had like a fake breakout. Is it a fake breakdown or is it a fake breakout?
There's one of the two, right?
Buyers
CBD
should
come all the way
show
back
up.
to 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have that.
Yeah, we can. Alrighty. Well, let me get him off. I'll start being daddy daycare again.
No.
And
I want my own dirt.
we'll
No, keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working.
you're
Promise
dropping
I don't.
here.
Please. Keep working.
CBD's went
Promise
back
I need
native.
this.
I'm not reading it
No.
well.
No.
Okay.
The
All right.
yeah, I mean it's touching the bottom of the zone. Sorry, not to keep you around, but I just as long as it holds the bottom of this zone, I do think a long is still in play. But when you look at this exposure, you do have support below. So if it can get back up and catch that 59.10 gamma, you can push up. But as long as it holds above 59, basically SPX 59.05, I think you're just going to see kind of a
Chop around.
potential grind up would be my guess. But
I don't know.
it's hard to read right now.
It is. So, and that means it's our cue to call it a day. So, thank you everybody for joining today. We will be back tomorrow. It's Thursday. Maybe we'll have a good day tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I mean, we had a horrible day. It's not like we've sit here and blown accounts or anything. And I'm fixing to go make some breakfast, so we got that working for me.
That works. I want to go see the damage done in the other room. And you guys have a good one. We appreciate everybody. we'll be back tomorrow. Same
Yep.
time.
See you guys
same
again.
place.
Thanks.